What is up, peeps? It is Michael Vorpahl. I know it's been a minute since I've done a long video. I've had a lot of shit going on in my life, but doing this now, obviously, I guess you could tell things are getting a little more serious with this whole setup, right? So super pumped to be able to do this and, you know, get a tripod, all this other stuff. But hope you all are doing phenomenal. Let's get my eyes a little more visible. But just want to hop on here real quick. I'm wanting to switch kind of focus to fitness and kind of my journey and how it's always continuing, right? And the biggest thing that everyone does is they just don't fucking start. And I think the main thing with not starting is that you're worried about what everyone else thinks, and that's a common thing I hear, and I know it's the same shit, different day. I'm just another person saying it, but I don't know, it seems like the way I communicate these things, like you receive it. So I want you to receive this. Stop worrying about what others fucking think. When you go into the gym, okay, everyone is thinking the same thing you are. Why? Because they have their own goals and insecurities and self-conscious thoughts about how they look. Just like you. It doesn't matter if you're size 0, double 0, it doesn't matter if you're size fucking 20. Everyone has their own version of self-conscious thought. I did, 100%. All right, I've mentioned this a couple times before, but going into my freshman year, that was many years ago, but going back into my freshman year, I was pushing 200 pounds at 5'9", and it wasn't a good weight. And to this day, I'm going to be 30 next month. Okay, it's December right now, 2019. I'm going to be 30, January 2020. I still revert to that feeling and that summer between my 8th grade year and freshman year of high school. To this day. And here's the other thing I'll tell you. Kind of reason 2 people don't start. Is that you concentrate on that feeling the wrong way. You concentrate on the insecurity the wrong way. Well, it's never gonna change. It's not like, this is just who I am. I've tried everything. Okay, but have you really tried fucking everything? Have you picked up the dumbbell more than 1 week in a row? It takes time, right? You didn't get good at your job or your profession. You had to learn, you had to be trained, and you had to actually practice and do and stay consistent. And then all of a sudden you learn that new computer program, you're just going off. Or maybe you work at McDonald's. Awesome, it's a fucking job. And you're holding a job and you're providing, right? Like, it took you a while but then you learned, and now you're like, boop, 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 bing. That'd be $12.99, right? Like, you were trained and then you did consistently. And over time, you got proficient. It's the same thing with your fitness. It's the same thing with your health. It's the same thing with fat. It's the same thing with muscle. It takes patience. It takes time. But it really takes the starting point of changing the perspective of your insecurities. Hands down. I look back, my insecurities going from my 8th grade to freshman year as a reminder of how I never want to feel again. Does it seep in a little bit? Yeah, you bet your ass it does. I'm not here to tell you it goes away, because it doesn't. But how it becomes further and further in between is by consistently taking actions in order to eliminate that insecurity for yourself. And then if you can do that, go back to reason number 1, people don't go to the gym, is because you're worried about other people's opinions and thoughts of you going in the gym. I don't care if you're 4'9", 290 pounds. At least you're doing something and you're gonna do it. Make sense? Makes sense to me too. But how do you do that? First, you have to come up with a plan. You have to look at your nutrition and all of that. And I can definitely help you all out. I'll post my email down below. But you come up with a plan. You get a notebook, okay? You get a notebook. I absolutely love this one. It's got a little bind. Anyway, you get a notebook. And you write down your goals, okay? Write down your goals. First, write down your insecurities about yourself. Second, right under that, goals. You write down your top 3 fitness and health goals. or life goals, whatever the case is. And then 3, you come up with a quick plan, like step 1, maybe it's health and wellness. I need to change my diet. Step 2, once that happens, all right, cool, now I can get my ass in the gym. So I need to get a gym membership or go for walks or be more active, right? Try and be as specific yet realistic as you can, okay? And if you need help with that, I'll help you there too. But then 3, promise yourself that you're gonna stick with it for at least 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 1, 2, and 3 for 4 weeks. And if you don't see any results, okay, and if you need help with the nutrition and stuff like that, reach out. Like, I'm not saying you have to do it all yourself, but you're writing down the steps you need to do to take in order to do it. Me personally, I just wanted to educate myself, and I invested a whole bunch of time into it. All right, went through personal trainer certification course like a year and a half ago now, 2 years. Like, I just went, I went deep into it, okay, because I wanted to know. But maybe that's not for you, so reach out. There's nothing wrong with that. Ask for help, okay? Then, do that for 4 weeks. However you gotta do it. Don't make excuses for yourself, okay? Don't make excuses. Commit to it for 4 weeks, for you. For you. And a lot of the times, it helps if you have someone hold you accountable. I've done that for a lot of people, all right? So first, you come up with nutrition. You get more active, and you commit to it for 4 weeks by promising yourself that you're going to do it. That is how you break your fucking cycle. That is how you get out of the rut. That is how you stop worrying about other people's opinions, okay? Think about it. It's just like you're going to a new school or you're going to work a new job. I'm worried about if I'm going to make friends, people are going to like me, like what are they going to say behind my back, right? But then you go there and you realize what? What do you realize, right? Think about someone going into high school, going into a new job if you're an adult, whatever the case is, and you're so worried about, oh, am I going to do good in this and that? And then what happens? It becomes normal. It's the same thing when it comes to your self-image, your body, and how you want to look at it, because we're our own worst critics. So, with that, 3 steps. 3 steps. Nutrition, be more active, promise yourself, and commit for 4 weeks. Like I said, I'll post my email on the bottom, all right? What's up? Let me know if you're going to commit, because I know you can do it. Now you just have to show yourself that you can.